on airsoft review. This is part one of the three-part series on how to disassemble, lubricate, and then reassemble your KWA Mac11 first version. Not the NS2, but the NS1, I guess. So all airsoft guns eventually do need maintenance. Gas guns needing maintenance the most because they have so many moving parts. Rather than having electricity run through the wires and have stuff move, they're fully mechanical rather than electrical. So they need to be lubricated, cleaned. So what you're actually going to need is, I would say, 4 sheets of paper towel. I have 2 sheets here to keep the carpet clean. You don't want to get anything on your carpet or wood floor or whatever you have. You need 1 sheet to wipe off your hands because your hands get quite greasy and stuff. And then another sheet to clean stuff. Maybe wipe stuff down if you have any grime or anything. And then you're going to need some silicone spray. I have some little P-Force 50 milliliter can or bottle, I guess, and I have the straw end to spray. And then you're also going to need, this is also red, but just a little paper clip. This is the only tool you'll actually need. I already have it unfolded and stuff, so you only need that for actually one little piece. So first thing you're gonna want to do is take it off safety. Mine's already off safety. Pull the bolt back and pull the mag out. Set your mag aside. We won't touch that until part 2, the lubricating part of the video. So once you have that, then your first step is to take the stock out. So pinch this part back here, pinch it together, unfold it, and then hold the button down and pull it all the way out. To get this pin right here out, you're going to want to take this part of the stock and sort of just, you're getting this little pin inside right here. Not this big ring, but the little piece right in there. Just push up against it and just push it out. Make sure you're not holding it on the back side because it comes out right there. So yeah, just push it until you can get it out that much. Then you can just either pull it out, or you might have to put part of the stock in and wedge it out. Once you have that, put that aside. Okay, and keep all these pieces. Then you're going to want to take where that piece just came out, there's another little ring. Take your stock again and sort of fit it in there and push it out as much as you can. So once you push it in enough, you should be able to see it here, right there. It's popped out a little bit. So you'll notice on your stock there's a slightly little lip right there that's not as thick as this side. So just take that little piece and try to wedge it under there, under the this little bolt or pin right here, and just try to pop it out. I've already done this twice, but I didn't lube these pieces when I did them because I was going to save that step for the videos. So all this stuff is a little bit hard for me to get out. So once you get that out, set it to the side. Let me actually move my paper towel over so it's in view. And then once you have that much, then you're just going to want to pull your this is where you're going to actually take your upper receiver off. And in this video, or in this series, I'm just going to show you how to do the basic takedown. I'm not going to show you how to disassemble the lower receiver because that's pretty complicated. Just doing the basic disassembly of the upper receiver. Just pull your bolt back, hold your trigger down, pull your bolt back, and then you're going to pull it forward and then push it back a little bit, and there's a little hook that you have to unlatch. There. You see this hook right here? You have to get that unlatched from in there. So, once you actually just pull it back, and this spring, you're going to have to be fighting against this spring. So, just do your best to unlatch that. Once you have this, we're done with this until the second video, part 2. Okay? So, you can put that aside. probably put it on one of your paper towels. And if you have to, you can always wipe your hands so you don't get the grease on anything. So here's where stuff starts to get messy. Now there's a little, hopefully you can see this, but right there, you can see that there's a little pin, and you can see it on both sides. Actually, it's on both sides, so pick whichever side you want to take it out from. It doesn't really matter. But this is where you're going to need your paper clip. Take your paper clip and just push it out. It shouldn't be that hard. It's pretty loose, so it just pops out. There it is. And just place that to the side with all your other pieces. Then once you get that far, it should be relatively easy to take your outer barrel off, and this is going to fall off. This is your front sling mount, or actually for the real gun, a piece of tough cloth goes through there, and then you put your hand through there, and it holds like a foregrip to reduce the recoil. So once you have that piece off, put that aside. This is going to be your next tool. You don't really need this anymore as far as tools go, so you can place that to the side, but keep this. Now, once you get to this point, everything's going to start coming out. Well, not everything, but this big piece, this is your actual, your inner barrel. It's just a huge piece of metal. I don't know what it is, but large, brownish metal. So yeah, once you have that, pull that out, and it's got your hop up. Here's where your hop up is. Try not to spin that, or else you'll mess up your hop up and you have to readjust it. So yeah, got that right there. And then this piece right here will be wobbling around for you. Now, here's actually the hardest part of this whole operation, is taking this bolt out right here. Now here's your whole bolt assembly. You can see as I move it, I have the bolt open up and stuff. But this piece right here, this is the hardest part to get out. So you actually move it all the way back to the full back position. Now here's the hard part. You have to actually pull this out. What I found works best, actually, I tried to put this under this and wedge it out. Don't do that, that's a bad idea. I have a lot of scratches now on the body, because I was sad to find out, but this piece right here, this big shell, I guess, this is plastic, which I always thought it was metal, but it's not, so you can easily scratch it, so watch out. But hopefully you can see in there this little circle right here. You're going to want to take your sling mount and use a corner and try to just push it out. So I'm going to pause the video because normally this takes me a while. So I'll be back once I do get it out. And yeah. Alright, so I'm back. Once you have that out, then this piece will come out really easily. Let me do that again for you. You just have it, and it'll just be able to slide out. And then this spring right here, or this piece, this rod with the spring, this is your recoil spring. That will fall out. So this is as far as we're going to take it down. This is the end of part 1. There's going to be a link right there. Click that to go to part 2. I will show you how to lubricate with your silicone spray. What you basically need to lubricate and stuff. So yeah, click that link right there to go to that, and thanks, be right back.